then merged together with the variable elements. PDFBT requires that repeating elements be defined only once in the PDF file. In addition to that, there is metadata. Page-level metadata that defines that job. What do you do with a 100,000-page PDF file? How do you know which pages are cover pages and which pages are inside pages? The metadata, which the authoring applications have, enable a back-end system to do automated imposition. So if a book that has different numbers of pages, it can have an intelligent, rules-based imposition system that places the cover pages in the correct spot in the imposition automatically, in real time, at runtime. Filtering. Just print me the cover pages. Well, to do that, a simple command like that, you need to know which pages are the cover pages. XML provides that metadata, VT provides the document partition metadata, and the XML system will have the ability to do something with that information, such as filtering, such as rules-based imposition. In long BDP jobs where financial information is important, like financial statements, you need an audit trail. You may need barcodes so that you can imprint a barcode of the account number of that job or an OCR text, and then check for it downstream to ensure that every single record in the job was printed as expected. If there's a paper jam, you can then restart the job. So PDFBT is an international standard. It's part of a family of PDF-based standards. We're all familiar with PDFX for the exchange of graphical content. There's also PDFA for archiving, PDFE for engineering, PDFUA for universal access, and now PDFBT. XMF will have some very powerful controls to parse and manipulate the metadata within a PDFBT file to drive digital presses of the future, such as the JetPress 720. Other vendors that author variable data print jobs are also committed to support PDFBT, include all of the vendors shown on this page. And they will generate the next generation of BDP jobs that take advantage of the full PDF imaging model. And for printers, what this means is that the Adobe PDF Print Engine and XMF act as an on-ramp for BDP jobs to be incorporated into existing PDF-based workflows. All the known existing benefits of PDF workflows now come to the world of BDP, and the PDF Print Engine and XMF make it very easy for printers to incorporate BDP jobs into their workflows. It's very simple. A job comes into a digital print shop. It's a PDF file. The printer just prints it. They don't have to have two separate workflows, one for BDP and one for non-BDP. It's just a job like any other. That's not the case today. Blind exchange. This is key. This is what we all understand and take for granted in the world of non-BDP with PDFX, but it's not available to the world of BDP. That somebody can create a job and send it you can take a PDF file and bring it to any printer in the world and they'll be able to print it. Not the case for BDP today. PDFBT changes that. And one of the key elements of the PDF Print Engine is that it caches those repeating elements. So for personalized direct mail, trans-promo, high-volume job content that combines statement information or financial portfolio information or insurance information with upsell promotional content, caches those repeating elements. And the PDF Print Engine does something very simple. It recognizes when an element is used more than once. If an element is used more than once, it gets cached, or it gets rasterized, passes to the system, which then intelligently caches it. And then on the third instantiation of that element, it gets taken back from the cache, avoiding the need to duplicate that processing. So compelling personal design with transparency effects, such as drop shadows, text on a curve, now comes to the world of BDP for the first time. And that's the whole point of BDP, is to grab the user's attention, to make it relevant, to make it compelling. And that's what rich graphic effects do. And that's what the PDF imaging model supports. And now this attention-getting effect can now come to the world of variable data, personalized printing. So in summary, the Adobe PDF Print Engine, as implemented by FujiFilm XMF, will streamline print production workflows for all types of jobs, both offset jobs generated to a plate setter, well as digital jobs, with digital press and BDP jobs, increasing performance, reducing rework, and boosting capabilities. So I'm very happy to be here in the FujiFilm booth on day one of IPEX 2010 to launch the new version 2.5. And if there's any questions, I'm happy to take them.